Live.
We live.
All right. Yes, ma'am. We are live officially. It is 8-ish. Because we black, so it's 8-ish on a Wednesday night. So we
Oh
back
shit.
for another round of conversations with the educator, with the coach, and with the doc. So I know that school is about to kick off. Another year is upon us.
Oh yeah.
Um, so before we start, anything that you guys, I know you've been doing all the planning and all that stuff for the week. How are y'all ready to go? I know
I'm
ready or not, they coming like the Fugees, but
Oh
y'all ready?
yeah. Some of them ain't coming on Fridays.
Some of them are going to wait it out, huh?
They gonna wait till Monday.
I mean, that's I saw somebody put that on I saw somebody put that on their page. Like, are you sending your kids to school on Friday? If so, if not, why? Or something like that. And I thought that was
Interesting.
an interesting question. Like, I mean, school to school, right? So if they say we starting on Friday, we start on Friday. I don't know. Usually, back in the day, you used to be ready to go to school. You'd be like, okay, Friday, Saturday.
Right. Nice. They ain't got their hair done. They ain't got their haircut.
We
They ain't got
ready.
their nails done. They ain't got their outfit. This has become a whole fashion statement, man.
Old fashioned stuff.
Yeah, my son said he ain't going to school Friday either.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
And that's an educator. The educator son.
That's the educator.
What is wrong with that? What is
Educator.
wrong with that picture?
Now how y'all gonna put me on blast like that?
You are the educator. I mean, you said that your son was going. You volunteered that information. By the way,
Brenda, what's going on, Brenda? Why your grandson not going to school on Friday?
Oh Lord. She gonna be flipping out. What?
Oh man, did she know he wasn't going before? Well, I guess she know now. You just said it, so.
Child, I know she finna talk noise now, child.
Oh man.
Finna talk noise. But I had a good day.
Okay.
Orientation was good. So only one of mine didn't show up, but
Hey, hold
some
on.
of
Go
them
ahead.
said
Keep
it was
going.
coming Monday too and not Friday. So we'll see how many show up.
Well, one thing about them now, the ones that sometimes you hate to see coming, they perfect attendance. They don't miss.
Yeah.
They be there. They be there. Sunshine, rain, or snow. They be there. So, well, we know that we got a lot of educated folks, but and there are educational topics, but a couple other topics and conversation tonight probably won't be um, educationally founded, I guess. So be a little more of a mature variety. So, but we appreciate it just the same. So I guess we lost we lost the educator. I guess. Um, Gotta be careful with technology. You be in one day and out the next. So, um, anywho, coach, what this year does this make for you?
Oh man, this in the education system, this is year 18. Year 18.
18.
Year 18.
What was your 18-year self? What was she be laughing because she know what was your 18-year self tell you, or vice versa? What was your first year self tell your 18-year self that you wish you knew back then, and what you wish?
So if I had to tell, if my 18th year had to tell my first year, my 18th year would tell my first year DTA.
Gotcha.
DTA. My first year would tell my 18th year, congrats. You've been in it a long time. So, I mean,
They'll be
it's once you get in it, it becomes like it's almost like a revolving door. It's like on you out, then you got someone, then next thing you know, you're right back in it. And I just congratulations. Some people don't make it this long, thus far.
That's true.
That's a potential thing, man. Them 3-5 years, they don't make it in between that turn. They shark meat.
So so if you can give, is that the one piece of advice if you can give? So Lex's first year.
Lex first year, like I told you last year, but just it'll be DTA and do your job, and just make sure you do your job. It's you got certain people that are certain people, and then you have you. So stay true to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're gonna pause education conversation, and I guess this could probably be educational, but it's not gonna be.
It's all education. We all learning something here.
All learning growing together. That's right. So, first question topic, thoughts: true or false? True or false?
She waiting on this one, boy.
This is for the women, I guess, for the females. You got to be careful nowadays. But a man that you are being physical with, we'll say it that way, a man that you are giving access, should he help you out if you are struggling? True or false? That's part A. And part B, if you ask him and he says no, does he still get access?
Why y'all laughing?
We're gonna keep this thing rated G.
Rated G.
Yeah, well, that's how the question go. Now, how the comments and the conversation go, but we're gonna line it up that way. So if you giving the guy access and you struggling, and you ask, should he help you if you're struggling? True or false? And also true or false if you ask him and he say no, but he still have access.
Well, yeah. If you giving him stuff, then you should be struggling because he need to be paying. Okay. You asking for certain things, and I want certain things in return. So you coming over here and you trying to do the do or whatever. I don't care if I was going to your house. You need to pay. It's cut off. You can't pay up. I can't open up. No.
I like that one. You can't pay up, you ain't open up, huh?
That should be somebody's status watch. If you can't pay up.
Wait, boy, it's tough out here.
Oh man. I'm waiting on Sabrina. I'm waiting on her to answer this question.
So that's a false. So part A for you is false.
Right.
And part B is definitely false for you.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm going at. That's what I'm going at, Brina. You took it right
So you
out.
said it.
That's
No,
what I'm going at.
see?
That's what I'm going at.
First of
So
all,
he's
Mom, don't even go there.
He's not
But,
celibate.
girl,
He's celibate.
you taught me the game. So just chill.
So it's up for option.
Listen, Sabrina. Wait a minute. No, I'm not celibate. First of all, if me and you together and we've been together for a while and you want and I need something, why I can't ask you for money? Why I can't ask you to help me out with nothing?
But that's different though. If y'all together, that's different though. I mean, the questioning was if you just smashing, if y'all just smashing though. That
If we just
it didn't
smashing,
say
I
it
should be
didn't
able
say
to
if
ask
y'all
you
was dating. If y'all just smashing, that's like you just cutting, you know, every now and then, and it ain't no dating in it. That if that's dating, boy. Whew, y'all just smashing now. Just smashing. But now if y'all dating, that's different. That's a
No, it
different
ain't.
perspective. It is. If y'all dating, all that comes involved in that. Y'all together, y'all, you know, you helping him out, he helping you out. He's struggling, you got him. You struggling, he got you. But now if y'all just smashing and you ask, I'm just playing the devil's advocate right now.
Yeah.
So
no, he if I need something and we just smash and I need something. Yeah.
he tell you no, so the smashing stops.
Correct. Yeah. So
they are not mutually exclusive. They are connected.
Right.
Look at Sabrina tomorrow. No, he has to give up something. Look at her.
I'm,
oh, now you want to be on my side.
Well, that was.
So from a man perspective.
So nah. Wait a minute now. From a man perspective, if we just smashing and I'm struggling, and I ask her, because you know it's a twofold thing too. You know, it ain't always just, you know, there be some women that just want to just come over there and just do the doing, then they want to go on about their business.
That's true now.
And if I'm struggling and I ask you to help me out, and all you tell me no, I got it. I get it. So I'm gonna flip it on you, and I'm still gonna smash.
So what if you just smashing somebody and she asks you for something? You'll tell her.
She asked me for something.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm looking at the situation here. We dating, we in a relationship, and she asked for something, I got her. Now, if it's just we just smashing, that had to be something that was established in the beginning. Now,
but it is a possibility.
Huh?
But it can be a possibility.
I mean, it depends.
Okay.
Because if I let some feelings derive up enough, then you know, it's possibility that I could. But if it's just a smash session, we just met each other on you know, on an outing after club or somewhere out, and we just instantly feeling, then no.
K-Sir say, I am not smashing with nobody who is not contributing to the cause. Okay. So she ain't doing it for free either.
She ain't doing it for free either.
Has it always been that way?
What'd you say, Doc?
Has it always been that way?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, from a personal view, back in my days, I mean, like, why would I want to? Why would I want to be a go-to person for somebody that knows that what we already? I mean, what we got? We already established what we're doing. That's true too. Now, why he's struggling? Why anybody struggling? That's true too. But I mean, if it's something that was established from the beginning,
we together. So we together. Ain't been no discussion. We ain't no. It's just
that's how we nowadays.
We together. Like, okay, when this happened? When this happened? I mean, and like Kay said, I mean, so that's just understood. But it's like, okay, is that communicated? Okay, it doesn't happen, and now it doesn't happen, and I'm in it, and we never had this discussion. We just, like Coach said, we just met up. It happened. We hooked up, whatever. So, and we done hooked up a couple times because, you know, we enjoyed the access that we was allowing each other, and now we together, and now you talking about a light bill or I'm a little shot with my
So let me ask this then. Okay, so let me say this, and I might get attacked now. So if we just doing this and then she come and ask, that means she feels some type of way.
What do you mean?
Some feelings done got involved for her to be able to come to
Necessarily.
you. It had some type of way.
Oh, you mean for her to be comfortable enough?
Yeah, for her to be comfortable to say, you know, well, hey, I need this. It's like, what is it? Bombastic side eye?
Well, that's not normal, or is it now normal for
It's now
female?
normal.
So it don't matter. Ain't no time limit. Ain't no understanding. It's just access equals.
It's not something that's gonna
access.
be discussed. It's just if I'm comfortable enough to do that, then I'm comfortable enough to ask you if I need something.
No matter the time or
no matter the time.
So because the female is giving that, so the guy has really no say so in it, and he don't.
I mean, he could either say yes or no and get whatever the consequences.
I mean, that's a consequence. If he say no, we right back where we at.
I guess you can just y'all probably just gotta go find somebody that'll not ask. I guess I don't know, but
next, I guess that's what.
Next, I guess next.
Fellas ain't got a shot. Fellas ain't got a shot, man.
No.
So, in a
relation. My bad. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But honestly, most women, well, I ain't gonna say most women because some people do just be out there just doing it and don't care. But most women, they'll know what type of person they dealing with and know that they can't actually go to that person before all that happens. Most women. Now, some women don't. I'm not gonna speak, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's stay in that same area of access.
Okay.
So the woman allows access, and it wasn't positive. We're getting close to school, so I'm trying to make sure I'm, paint the picture without saying the words, I guess. So she gives access, and it was not. It wasn't
granted.
It wasn't the Empire State Building. It wasn't rockets going off and fireworks, and and
oh god,
all the power. What you call it? Power shows. Wasn't none of that. How do you tell a man that it was whack without being hurtful or causing harm to the relationship? Can the man recover from that type of conversation? We're in a relationship now, Sabrina, so you got an answer. So I guess the question is, would it become a relationship if it was whack? Or
it would have to be addressed.
Or if it needed attention. We're gonna use academic terms. If it was in need of, what's the lowest one? Needs attention and needs improvement. If it needed improvement,
satisfactory, needs improvement, unsatisfactory.
Okay, so it's unsatisfactory. How does that? How do you tell because men are so ego driven, especially with the performance part of life. How does that happen? How does that happen, and can he recover? Once that conversation has been had, can he recover?
So I find that hard to answer because
me too.
If my performance wasn't performed well, I've never been told, and I've never been denied. So something has had to have, I ain't never been told. So, but if it has, you gotta. I don't know, because number one, here go the thing. Am I willing to go to another level to prove my performance? Or am I just gonna be like, okay, yeah, you got it, and then that's a decision. Now, if you digging that person, if you digging you into that person, you digging that person, and she tell you that, you know, you kind of need some improvement down there. And I mean, improvement as in what though? Is it like improvement in size, improvement in performance, improvement in time? Which one is it? Y'all ladies, y'all know, y'all, you know, tell it.
Look at Alexis did not want me to post that and show that. Look how she looking like, Lord, don't click that one.
This lady here.
I saw how you looking when I posted. You was like, Lord, he still clicking it away.
Honestly, I mean, depending on y'all connection, I guess, depending on how far y'all want the relationship to go, I guess it's important to tell the person, I guess, or just don't do it no more. But I don't know how to answer that. I guess it just depends on y'all level of connection.
Now, Miss Sutton, I will say this now, because they be having these little commercials and these ads pop up on these social media things, and they be talking about size does matter, and they got these gadgets that for these men, and they also got for for men, they got, of course, they got them for women, they got it for men. They got these pills out here for them. You know, I know y'all women know about them BDs. I ain't gonna say the name of them. I'm just gonna give the two letters, but I'm sure y'all know about them. But here go the thing though: when you make a man use it, then when he uses it, you tapping out. So how you ask for something? How you ask for something, then you tapping out? I mean, Sabrina, we all grown here. You have to say what you got to say so everybody can understand. But how would you want to go hour and a half and 2 hours? Y'all be talking about all night and waking up doing until the sun come up. When a man get on them type pills and perform like that, then you talking about you pushing them off. No, wait, or my stuff swole or hurt or this and the other. I'm just saying, I mean, hey, y'all asking for it.
Bye.
And size is different from endurance, but you know what I'm saying though, if he got the endurance but don't got the size, and then he gonna get one of them gadgets and pump himself up.
It's funny you said gadgets.
They got the gadgets out there, and she's saying, pills, but people use these things. People they actually, this is the norm now. They use them.
Right.
Listen, I'm in a barbershop every week, so I hear it.
Yeah.
And it's like a normal thing for them. And the women, I hear the crazy part. I hear women talking about it.
Mm.
So it's like
Okay. So. All right. So we in a relationship. So we trying to figure some stuff out. So along the lines of not just along the lines of relationship.
Let me look.
How big?
You know what? Get her off here.
I know you hadn't seen it. How big does, or how should a person's past? How big should a person's past play in a relationship that they are currently in?
Now, a lot of people. Now, listen. I hear this a lot. Sometimes you should judge me by my past and all those stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying that you got to judge somebody by their past or act like, oh, just because you was like this in this relationship, you're gonna be like this with me in the relationship. No. I think talking about your past should be a part of the situation. You never know, somebody might have had a woman beating past or something like that. I don't know. I think it's important. Now, I'm not saying that you have to base your relationship off that, because that don't mean it's going to happen to you. But I think it should be talked about. At least some of the important stuff should be talked about. For me, but
I think that I mean, I look at the old, every saint ain't a sinner, every sinner and saint has passed. I look at it like that. I also look at it like, if like I think I posted it before. If God didn't judge me on my past, why should you? However, a person, a man or a woman, a person can always change.
Right.
And they have to first accept the fact that they want to change, and they got to be able to go through the things to change. And you're gonna need some strength within to be able to withstand the things that people gonna throw at you, because they're gonna always think you that same person you was back then in your past. So if you're working on being a better person for a better relationship, I don't think you should hold that against anybody, and I do think it's important for somebody to say, hey, they don't have to go into detail unless they feel comfortable in the person, or the person wants to talk about it, and they're listening without judgment. So if you're going to listen without judgment, then I think it should be important for somebody to actually talk about, the things that they got away from, or the things that they want to be better at. So if it was a person that was a domestic abuser in a relationship, it's very important to know that. Hey, I used to beat on my boyfriend just like old girl when she was pregnant. I think Doc showed us that when the girl was beating on the boyfriend and she was pregnant, he ain't want to retaliate back. But then it's like, is that she working off emotions? Like, was she doing that in the past relationship, just beating on a boyfriend? And then if a dude used to beat on his girl back in the day, and a lot of times nowadays, you're gonna know who be in a domestic violence relationship, because people talk, and you know what people going through. But then, like I said, if you trying to be better off, and you want to work on that, on your past, to say, hey, this is where I used to be, I'm not that person no more, I think it should be talked about. I believe that.
Okay. So the man ready to propose and marry you, I guess, right? So he get down on one knee, take you out to eat and all that stuff. And he pull out a ring that you identify as being a $25 ring from Walmart. At that point, what do you do?
Oh man.
You love him now.
He did this in front of everybody?
Brought everybody out, family, friends, because you want everybody to share in it, right? He trying to do it the right way. He already asked your dad said, yeah, your mama said, guy, all that. Everybody on co-sign, everybody on step.
I hurt saying it.
And then he pull up, get on one knee. So you like, okay, it's about to happen. The moment every woman wants, it's about to happen. Girl, get your camera ready, take the picture. And when he pull out the box, it's 25, Cracker Jack. What we doing at that point?
Honestly, listen, if I really, really love him, and we in love, and we been, I'm gonna accept it, because I love him for real. I'm gonna accept it. But in the future, I want an upgrade or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna accept it. I will, because but then I'm gonna be like, well, babe, why you what was going on financially? You can, I'm gonna accept it, but we're gonna have a few conversations afterwards. Now, what happened?
So
because it really ain't like glitz and glamour for the people. You know what I'm saying? If I love him, I'm going to accept it, but we gonna talk later.
Most time when somebody say but, everything they said before the but.
Yes.
Yes.
Both times. I ain't saying right now. I'm saying both times.
No.
That's what it is.
Listen, eventually I'm gonna want to upgrade. Okay.
Right. you deserve it.
because if it was, I would have said no.
Yes. Yeah.
But eventually, yeah. But I would accept it. That's the main question. Will I accept it? Yes.
Yeah. What would you do? So what would you do? You would accept it.
Yes.
And Sabrina said she.
Look at him.
Sabrina say she would accept it as well. Okay, so
yeah, I will.
So you mean to tell me you gonna accept it and then you gonna talk about it later?
Yeah.
Why accept it if you gonna talk about it later?
Because
why you can't be like your mama saying, you'll take the rain and that's all he can afford. Why you gotta talk about it later? That $25 is from the heart.
Heart. He put love.
I'm talking about from the top to the bottom, all the way through. That's from the heart. That's what he had to get you to propose to you, and you never know.
Okay, well, that's what he had
happen later on.
And
then don't talk about it because you're gonna make him feel some type of way.
Huh?
You're gonna make him feel some type of way. You talk about it.
You think?
That's the ego in us.
Yeah. Well, at that time, he probably was a little low on funds, So later on, hey, babe, I like it. Can I get an upgrade? I might see another ring in the mouth. Oh, babe, I like this. Can I get an upgrade? Ain't nothing wrong with asking for an upgrade.
Thanks.
But
don't
be like, I need an upgrade.
Don't do it after the first year. I mean, come on, Miss Sutton, $25 now. I mean, that's what
she said.
That's what my boy got. 25. That's what he got from the heart. It's not like he just. Now, what if he would have had nothing at all and then he just proposed with nothing? No. That'd have been definitely no for y'all. That'd have been definitely no for y'all.
Come on now. Now something we gotta have some type of standard. No, if you don't have nothing for me, do not propose to me. Now that's
so if he got $25 for you,
that's why I said yeah. But if you're gonna come to me with nothing, the answer is no, because you should have just waited. Now that's just no. You even know that's another dance. Why would you come to me and want to propose to me with nothing?
Hey, I didn't say that was okay to do.
So do you have to have a ring to propose?
I mean, I feel like you should have, something symbolic to. Yes, you do.
So you cannot propose because the ring
to me, you can't. I don't know about
the ring is a symbol, but is that essential for a proposal? I'm asking you to marry me.
Yes.
If I'm asking you to marry me, the ring has to happen for me to ask that question, ask you to be with me.
Yes. Yeah. To me, yeah. Something has to be there.
Because plenty of people that are married, happily married, been married for years, don't wear the rings.
Right. So let's say this. So what if I come to you with the most beautiful small little puppy, and I ask you to marry me, presenting that puppy?
No, because he would know I don't want no dog. No. Now you come to me with a crab plate, I might say yeah. No, I just play.
Oh man.
No, I don't want no dog. Ladarius. Now turn your camera back on.
All right. So now we're on the one end of the spectrum where the guy don't really have none. So I saw this on, and y'all probably saw it too. I saw this on social media yesterday. I didn't send this to y'all ahead of time, but the question is, did he overreact or is she tripping? And essentially, there's this Nigerian man canceled his wedding after he saw his soon-to-be wife comment on the Facebook post saying she would cheat on him for $1 million.
Oh!
So he canceled the whole wedding. Now, was she tripping or did he overreact?
Ladarius, that's your question.
Once again, Nigerian man canceled his whole wedding after he saw his soon-to-be wife comment on the Facebook post said she would cheat on him for $1 million.
Why would she cheat for $1 million? You got some people that cheat for 40.
That's true.
Now you know what?
40 and a happy meal. Yeah, you're right.
Got people that cheat for 40.
Oh my goodness.
So if you're gonna cheat for $1 million, we gonna get this $1 million.
So she cheating, but you gonna
why cheating? I know that's just like people saying they're in a relationship. Would you let your wife or your significant other go be with a celebrity for $1 million?
So you think he was right? He was right to call it off? How she made that comment?
Me personally, if the money motivates you, yeah, he won wrong. He won wrong. If the money motivates you, and that's what's gonna. Nah, he won wrong.
Did he overreact, Lexus?
He called it off now. Did he overreact?
He overreact.
I think he probably should have talked to her about it. Hey, what's this? Was this a joke?
Ain't no talking. She telling him. She's telling the world.
She telling him what she wrote it on.
She telling the world she'll cheat for $1 million.
She told him that, or she commented it on Facebook.
He commented on somebody made a post.
On somebody's post.
And she would cheat on him for $1 million.
Correct.
I mean, he talked to her about it before she said it.
She already doing it.
I mean, I don't know if she talked to
I
her.
would talk to her and be like, hey, why you said this? Is this something you already doing or what?
She already,
you should have got to the bottom of it first, I think.
And she made this video like apologizing. She was crying real bad. You know, she was real emotional.
Yeah, that was her with all the snot and stuff running all out of it. Yeah.
But it's gonna bring. I would get to the bottom of it to see, but it probably would bring trust issues now.
But listen though, check this out though. She engaged to a Nigerian.
Yeah.
You know how much money them people over there got? So why would you go and cheat for $1 million when you already finna be married into $1 million?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying do it for the money, but you finna marry wealth. And you talking about you'll go cheat for $1 million? You dumb to even not know what you getting yourself into. Like Sabrina Ray, she probably already cheated. She already that's why
I never seen New Jack City.
What?
That's why I'm excited to say they cheat for nothing. You never seen New Jack City? You
gotta take back your black card. You ain't seen
You ain't seen New Jack City.
None of them like black movies like Coming to America. What? I ain't never seen New Jack City.
What? Is you black?
Sabrina, I need you to take your baby and treat her to
Sabrina, you have failed
black movies.
Sabrina, you have failed as a mother. Your child has never seen New Jack City or Coming to America.
You ain't seen Coming to America either?
No,
she just said she ain't seen
I started it, but I turned it off. So I'm
not the new one. Not the new one, the original.
You're talking about the first one.
Not the one at Rick Ross house.
No, we talking about the first one.
Yeah. I probably seen like 7 minutes of it.
Now you're a Nubian queen princess yourself, and you ain't seen that.
Now y'all gonna make me watch it.
But you ain't black.
I'm gonna watch
this ain't your child, Sabrina.
Sabrina, I'm
switched that.
I haven't even really seen the full Color Purple.
Now if I
There's one part I get to in Color Purple and I get scared and turn it off.
If I had my hat like my boy and my people in Montgomery, I threw my hat in there just then. Color Purple. Anyway, Sabrina said she can't take that. She ain't taking that hit. She ain't taking that. You can put that on her. All right. So let's say you got a couple. The man makes $55K a year. These just round numbers. I know this, just the point. Don't get caught up in the numbers, but
okay.
He makes $55 a year. She make $35 a year. They move in together. The rent $1,700. He expects her to pay half. Is he wrong?
So the woman making less and he making more?
Yeah, $20,000 more, and the rent is $1,700. He expect her to pay half the rent, or it could be any number. So she make. Let's just say he making 20 grand more than her. They move in together. He expect her to pay half the rent. Is he wrong?
That's that question again where people was like 50-50 and all that. That's back to that question again. So I'm going to get that same answer. Whatever works best for the couple. That's my answer.
But he expecting her to pay half is the question, though.
I know he expecting her to pay half. If that's what works for certain couples, that's what works for certain couples. Now, are you asking, do Alexis want to pay half?
That's the easy answer is what worked for that couple. Like
right.
What worked for that couple? That's all I can say. What works?
Well, I mean, are we answering the question by saying what works for them? Because what works for one house could be totally different in the house 3 doors down. But
right, that's what I'm saying. So that might work for some houses, but some people might not allow that. So it just depends. If the wife be like, okay, I don't mind doing it. But you got some women that'll say, I'm not paying half the rent, or I pay some. Or you got some women around here that think the men supposed to pay most of the bills and they pay like the little essential bills. So you got some women that think the men supposed to pay the whole rent. They don't pay it at all. So I guess it just depends on their relationship, what they agreed upon, I guess.
So he expecting her to pay half, and she making $20,000 less than him. I'm gonna have to say that he gotta help her out some. Because if that's okay, so let's throw some numbers. You say 35, 55, and it's 1,700. She's struggling.
He's struggling.
She's struggling. Now he got to pull that load if he her better half, and he that's his old lady, and they're in a relationship. I feel like he got to help her.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you want to see her struggle and let her struggle, and y'all together? So it's like she's just making ends meet. She might well go on and get out and get a studio apartment there.
Yeah. Some women will allow it though.
Yeah, and then you absolutely right. Some women will allow it. Some will allow it.
Like I said, it depends on what works for people. But Alexis Stevenson, I'm making that little bit. That ain't gonna work for Alexis Stevenson. Yeah, now, some people it might not. But
you just came into a little extra change.
Yeah. I need a little extra few dollars now. Listen. I'm straggling up coins over here. I'm reaching in the couches looking for quarters. And you talking about pay half the rent.
Oh man.
But some women will do it.
It's tough out here, dog.
As you say, yeah, we living, we cohabitating. Yeah. Both living in this house. We both using this water. We both, sleeping in this bed. So
yeah, Kay say I might as well get a roommate. I'm doing all this. You tell me I have to read. So it just depends on what worked for the couple.
And he doing but he would be doing manly / husbandly duties too, right? So what does husbandly like duties? Pay the whole thing?
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. When different women got different thoughts about it. So it's really no right or wrong answer to this. It just depends on y'all agreement and what y'all discussed, I guess.
I mean, I really think it's got to be that's their situation. Everybody, you say, everybody's situation is gonna be different. I think whatever, again, like let's say whatever works for them to make it happen. If she pay half, he pay half, even though that's got to be something that's got to be agreed upon. I mean, we talking that if we doing this together and I pay half, you have, that means you're not going to let me struggle. I'm not going to let you struggle. And I really feel like, you know, like if you're gonna go in on that agreement, then that means y'all got agreements throughout the whole thing and not just the rent. That means the light bill, the rent, the cable, the everything that's gonna come with in y'all living. Those means got to be met halfway. So
Right.
something got to be worked out. I mean, and you got some people that do that though. That's the narcissistic people that allow their women to struggle. And they out there doing what they want to do, and y'all still in a relationship.
Yep. And some women will do it just to say, "I got a man."
Some women will do it just to say. Some women do switch it around. You got some women that make more than some men, and it's like now why you in a relationship if you're gonna act like that?
Right.
So they, even though the woman make more, they still expect the man to pay more.
Yeah.
You got some women like that, and some women will lie. That's where that hidden account come from.
It's a good point. Hey, so I saw this the other day. A woman said this. Now, let me make sure I'm clear with this. A woman said this, not a man. But a woman said being an ugly woman is the equivalent of being a broke man.
Oh my! A woman said that?
A woman tweeted this.
Wow.
A woman tweeted says being an ugly woman is the equivalent to being a broke man.
Well, where my hat at? Let me toss my hat.
For real, give me one too, because I want to toss that at her too.
It's a female. Want to make sure that's clear. A female said that. What's y'all thoughts on that? So being ugly is the same as being broke. That's deep. No. Once you get past the surface, it's kind of a deep thought. You know that you essentially she making them equal. Ugly and broke is equal. It's kind of that's how I took it. Now y'all may have taken it. Y'all both educated too, so y'all may take it a different way. But that's what I took it. I'm like, that's kind of it. Once you get past the surface, the shock of it, they kind of think about it. I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting.
So is she saying that person is ugly because they broke and they can't afford to?
No, she's saying a woman. You know, no woman wants to really deal with a broke man nowadays, right?
And no man wants to deal with an ugly woman.
Okay.
Woman. So she's saying an ugly woman and a broke man pretty much the same.
Okay, I got it now. Because that was confusing.
No.
I mean, I don't know, Ladarius, how to answer that.
That's my thought right there. You can do something about being broke now. Because I could be a handsome fellow and I ain't got no money. I can eventually get some income rolling in, whether it be legal or illegal. I can get some income rolling, but you gonna always be ugly.
But nowadays, are you always gonna be ugly?
Well, they got BBLs out here now, so lashes, laces. They got
with the lashes and
the lashes.
Wait a minute now, because I wear lashes. Hold on.
Well, what I'm saying is you can become a whole different person, right?
I mean, you can. They got the Botox nowadays. You can transition your whole face. They got all kind of stuff now.
So ugly. Kay say ugly. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So ugly ain't no coming back from it, but broke, we got a shot. Is that what we saying? Kay and y'all coaching educators? That's what it kind of sounds
like. I guess. I wouldn't even like that tweet at all. I don't like it at all.
You ugly. I don't see some ugly people trying to have some eyelashes and they still ugly.
Some people can add eyelashes and still be ugly.
What the chill you say UGLY? You ain't got no alibi.
You ugly. Yeah, you just ugly.
So it's worse to be ugly than it is to be broke. And that's
you could be ugly and well off.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. The question
is and now, with you being ugly with some money, that's a motive. That's a motive.
Are you ugly? If you got money, are you ugly?
Some people ugly with money.
Some people.
You ugly and you got money.
Who?
Michael Blackson.
Oh, that's all. Is he? Michael Blackson is. I know he got a show on BT Plus now.
Good.
And Michael Jackson, not Michael Jackson. Michael Blackson is becoming less. I always remember back in the day. I never watched it, but it was just amazing to me. Before I really, understood reality TV, I really thought that this was like happening. Remember the show Flavor Flav?
Oh,
Flavor Flav, is a, some people would say he's a aesthetically challenged guy, just to kind of keep it, I don't know. Anyway, he's not what most women would look at when they think about
he's a funny looking character,
an attractive guy.
Yeah,
right?
that's a good word.
That way.
Michael Blackson is a funny looking.
But if you look at that show, he had some of the baddest women walking. It's like,
but he had money.
But he got money. That's what I'm saying. So if you got money, are you ugly? Do women see ugly if you got money?
Ugly and still have money. Some people gonna block that ugliness out.
That's what I'm saying. So are you ugly? So I've seen where people say that. People say that Jay-Z ain't ugly to Beyonce because she got money, but he got money. So the more money, if you got money, are you ugly? Are you fat? Are you out of shape? Are you any of that if you got money?
Because they say a lot of back then it was like, man, how Jay-Z got Beyonce?
Personality. Maybe he had a good personality.
Women go with personality now? That's
Now listen, now all women listen. All women don't go for looks.
Wait, so if Idris was broke, would y'all date Idris?
It depends. If Idris got potential, he might not be broke all his life.
So he get the potential.
Potential pass.
He get the potential exception to it. It ain't just a hard cutoff because it's Idris.
No, I'm just saying a man in general.
Oh, so that's just Idris. Okay. so it could be. And I'm just giving a different visual, not saying anything about it, but it could be Face on Love. You know Face on Love is? You know Face on Love is?
Yeah, I know who that is. She should know. What? She don't know.
You don't know who Face on Love is?
That's the heavyset guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give it a visual. I'm saying, so you saying that Idris would get a pass because he got potential. Would Idris, would Face on Love get a pass?
If he had potential?
Does he? Do you stick around to see? Is the question, because
I won't be attracted to.
He don't look like Idris. That's what I'm saying. He don't look like Idris, and that's the point. It's like so. Do you stick around for the potential? He could have the most potential in America.
He might have a good personality.
Oh, so personality is now back. Is back important. Don't they always go back to personality? It's like that's we need that personality when it's convenient and it fits, Oh,
put it all together.
So they tough out here, man.
It should be the whole thing. It should be everything. Potential, personality. Now I ain't gonna lie, looks do play a part in some relationships. Now, if anybody say it don't, they lying. So looks, potential, it gotta all be different, standards. It can't just be that one, because you ugly, I'm not gonna talk to you. It shouldn't be like that. It should be a lot of other stuff involved too when picking somebody. I think. But
okay. All right, this last one. I didn't. Okay.
Listen, if she ugly, ain't no way around it.
So you wouldn't date somebody. Well, so you just saying you wouldn't get to know nobody that's ugly. You just would just turn your head instantly.
If she not to my liking, it's been some okay women that I dated, and some women that that ain't like it should be. But I ain't finna sit here and entertain no. If I think she ugly, I ain't finna entertain.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
even.
I had conversations with people that wasn't like all attractive, but they had like a good personality, and then it just like it just showed a different side of that person. But I don't know.
We could be friends.
Yeah.
And it ain't got to be nothing. Ain't got to be nothing attached.
You're not my type of girl.
We can just be friends. That's my homegirl. Ain't nothing like that.
We cool like that, huh?
We cool like that.
Oh man. All right, last one, y'all. I didn't send this to y'all because I just saw this actually like probably an hour ago. So who's wrong in this situation? And y'all probably seen it already. Of course, you see, I'm on stuff a lot trying to get stuff to talk about. So Cam Newton is reportedly suing his ex-girlfriend.
Cam
Newton played quarterback. He played quarterback.
He played in NFL.
Oh, okay.
He is reportedly suing his ex-girlfriend and mother to 4 of his kids. So baby mama, 4 times, for not returning his 2017 Bentley truck. She thought the truck was a gift to her while they were dating, but he kept it in his name. Once they broke up, she moved out and never returned the truck. So he is suing her for the truck. Is he wrong? Who's wrong in this?
Oh, please, you need to sit down. He's wrong.
Who is wrong in that situation?
Now listen. As crazy as it may sound, he can sit his behind down somewhere, but legally, legally, that's his. Legally, it belongs to him. So if
I don't want to hear nothing about no legally.
But if he want to be petty now, he want to take it back. He can be petty, take it back. Is it right for him to do it? No, that ain't. I wouldn't say he right. You know what I mean? Because Cam, man, you got your baby mama got 4 kids, and she ain't got. That was her way of transportation. So it falls on him because now you putting the kids in a disservice. But legally, it's still his. If he want to take it, he can take it.
But why he
gotta take it? Because he don't. I'm sure Cam got about 3 other cars.
Yeah, he don't need the car.
He don't need it. So that means he being bitter and mean.
He don't need it.
He don't need it.
But there go the word. But however, if it's still in his name, it's still his. He can be.
So why you taking your transportation from your kids? Why you doing that? Why is he doing?
See, that's why I say he being petty, because he taking from his kids.
I need him to call, right?
He ain't thinking about the kids though, right?
He ain't thinking about the kids. That's just like just looking at the shot. They season 6 that back on in his first episode, and now your boy done came to all this money dealing with Duda. He done went and bought Tiff, his baby mama, a car. Emmett went and bought Tiff a car because he riding around in a nice car, and she was like, he asked her, why don't you ask Rob? She say Rob ain't the father of my child. So in his turn, he went and got Tiff a car. Now you got 2 issues here. One, how Rob feel. 2,
hold on, Ladarius. She asked the baby daddy instead of the boyfriend.
Yeah, she asked the baby daddy why she ain't got no car. Why he can't get her one. And he asked her, why don't you ask your boyfriend why your boyfriend can't get you one? Money booming. The weed selling is booming. Yeah. And because she don't work for herself, she said that he should get it because he's the father of her child. Okay. So he went and got it. Now his girlfriend is mad. She's mad because she asking, why you went and bought her a car and you ain't even talk about it with me. Yeah, no. And they live together. Yeah, no. So he says it's his money. Oh. Okay. That's how I took it as, like
the shot is so, and I know you can appreciate it, Coach, because you're right too. It's so well written, like, because it's so realistic. Like, you could see a dude buying a car for his baby mama, and the baby mama got a dude, and he got a chick. So they both got separate situations, right? and he done went and bought her a car, and the rationale is, I got your child, but we not together. So how
We're not together.
How does that? But it's so realistic. Like, so you watching this, like, I can't believe this dude went and bought this girl a car, and like then she go and Rob. I don't know about that one, but come on, let's go for a ride. Rob, get in the car.
That's what she told him.
Yeah,
and he looking like,
Rob, I can't.
This like,
no, you good. Don't spin the block. I can't do it. I had to process it. You know, the thing is, he pulled up to her house where they live at with the car.
Right.
And they sitting there talking like they homeboy, like, yo, what's up, man? What's going on with your boss? Like, what's dude? And Rob get in the car and go. So yeah. So I mean, who in that case, if he gets mad, does he take the car back? Is he wrong if he does, like Cam Newton? Cam Newton is, I mean, I agree. I think he's extremely petty. If you got 4 kids from the female, you gotta make sure your kids straight, bro. Like, regardless. Like, so if you take the car back from him, how's she supposed to get around? Unless you gonna take the kids, what you gonna file full cousin of the kids too? She gotta see about the kids. Them your kids. Them ain't her kids. Them y'all kids. So I think
he doing that. It's different because Cam Newton doing that. He gave that girl that car when they was together, and it seemed like he just doing that to be petty. Now the situation about the shy thing, I think that's different because now you got other parties involved. So, well, I don't know. I don't think she should have asked her baby daddy that. I don't think. Yeah,
I think she was out of pocket too. And Rob was chill like it wasn't no issue. And I'm like, dang, that's like I'd had a major issue with that. Like, major issue.
Girlfriend, if she had a kid, she can go ask her baby daddy for something. So how would you feel now? Your girlfriend asking your baby daddy for something, not you. He should feel like, what? Why would you do that? I'm your man. He should feel.
Yeah, he would have flipped because he'd be about everything. So yeah, it definitely wouldn't have went the same way if it went. But yeah, it was very well written because you just it's something well written when you like feel it or you try to like rationalize it yourself. Like, hold on now, that
I'm gonna have to watch that too. I ain't never seen
that. I mean it's a very well written show. But like you said, so if he get mad, what you gonna go?
You gonna take the car back?
Take the car back because your child still needs to get around.
Right.
That ain't changed, but I thought Cam was because like Kay say he ain't gonna drive it. Cam probably got 20 cars, right? So that car, you ain't gonna drive the car. So what is your point for doing this? Clear. You got 4 kids from the girl. You gave it to her as a gift,
right?
In 2017 when you were still playing. So that's like, so you gonna take every gift back that you gave her? Because that ain't the only gift you done gave her. You gonna take the purses, you gonna take the shoes, you gonna take,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so what if you bought a house? You go.
Come on, you bought her more than that car. So yeah, it look for you to take the time to go file paperwork. Or when you sue somebody, you got to file paperwork.
Right.
So for you to take the time to go and file paperwork, bro, that's a no level of petty. And for you to be in the position that you in, like he be on TV and everything, he was in the league like multiple years. Like he done signed big max contracts and everything else. So it ain't like you barely made it on the team. Like, bro, you was like the top paid player on the team multiple years. So it ain't like
he was the MVP of the league.
Yeah, it ain't like you ain't got no bread, bro. For you to be going, it's so obvious. And to me, I just feel like it'd be a good conversation that he being petty with the girl, especially. Okay, now y'all just whatever access and ain't nothing, no kids involved. That might be different, bro. You ain't just got one child, like you slipped up, made a mistake, bro. You got 4 from the lady, so that ain't y'all was like Sabrina, y'all was together.
What they call it marriage now. Not you ain't married, but you call it what they call it now.
Common law. Y'all common law.
Yeah,
y'all 4 kids in. Y'all common law. We together, like Sabrina. We together. Y'all together.
Right.
Yeah.
How many years you got to be together for it to be common law?
I think like 6, ain't it?
Oh.
Yeah. But clearly for him, if he buying her new cars, because 2017 that was brand new. You got 4 kids from her. She ain't no random. Ain't no one night stand. Ain't no hook up after the club. Y'all got some connection. Y'all was a family at some point, bro. Like 4 kids.
Right.
Y'all have been together. Y'all have been to the zoo. Y'all have been to the circus together.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah, y'all done picked up. Y'all done the roller coaster. Y'all done picked up some bills behind all them kids. Man, they yours.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I just real deal thing. So that was 17. It's 23. That was 6 years ago. Come on, Cam. I'm calling flag on the play on that. It'd be different if you were out here. If you were out here almost broke, but you can, bro. You got plenty of money. You got your own sports bar, cigar lounge.
Yep.
All these, all this. You got all these business. You got your hand in different business stuff. So at least on the surface, you ain't heard for no money, and you definitely ain't finna drive that car. Like you got plenty of cars, so you're not finna drive the car. So yeah, I thought that was a little.
Yeah, that was crazy.
A little foul too. So all right, man. Well, that was all the conversation that we had for tonight. And as we get ready to embark on a new 23-24 year, anything, I know we back educational now. We done been educated on this side. We back on this side. So anything before we tap off that y'all wanna say, anything on your dome, you don't have to speak on it. But if you do, you got a few minutes before we jump off. So y'all can get rested and be very well ready for your babies. Because they coming. They coming ready or not. They've been off all summer. They've been eating their parents out of house and home, light bill up, food bill up.
Parents ready to get rid of them.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to people's school and let them deal with y'all for a little while.
You know what I found interesting, and this was like, I'm gonna have to say this probably was the first time in all my years of teaching that I had a parent that came to me yesterday during orientation, and her exact words was, "Whatever you need to do, Coach, I'll give you my contact information, and if it's anything that you need to make sure that he's in line, because he's gonna be successful and he's not gonna be a failure, and he knows this. He might be taller than me, but I'm still mama. I still put my foot on him. And whatever it is that you need to help keep him in line, if I need to help, whatever I need to do, you let me know, because I'm here for all that." And I stepped back and I was like, "Oh, like, it wasn't in a bad way." I was like, I ain't never heard this. Mm-hmm. In other words, you always hear parents making excuses for their kid. But for her to say what she said, and this wasn't even one of us. This wasn't even one of us. Now, she said she wasn't going to let him be a statistic. And it ain't taking back. It kind of like, I was like an eye opener, like, okay, like this. I mean, I had one of us come. She was like, "Listen, if he act up, you call me, let me know." But this one, she was like stressing, like her kid not gonna be no failure. He a good kid, and he know. She said he know. I know he can be a kid, but he's gonna be successful. And if it's anything that I got to do with it, make sure he's successful. And he didn't look like it was like, "Oh man, come on, you capping." Like, no, he was like, he on board with it. So he know what mom expects from him, and she know what she expect. He know what she expect. And she was like, "What's your expectations?" Okay, well, if you want my expectations, instead of me, because I was gonna wait to give it out, I went ahead and gave it to her right then and there. She the only one that got my expectations. Everybody else is gonna get it Friday. She kind of took me like, like, okay, I want it. And now, a person's word is a word.
Right.
So if that comes to a situation where it's come to surface and I got to let her know and inform her, make contact with her, I'm going to see if she going to hold up on her word. But, just for her, like, coming out like that, I was like, okay, like, I know this is going to be a good year, because I had already prayed over the kids, not even knowing who the kids are, like not even seeing their faces. I just feel like this is going to be a great year, especially dealing with, what we going through as a world, and, Doc, what I talked to you about. And I just think that I feel like this is going to be a great year. So, and we was in the meeting today and we talking. So they asked me. So I said, "Y'all want my answer or you just want an answer?" Gave them my answer. So they kind of sit, but they was like, "Coach knows something." Yeah, I know something. See, here go the funny part. This is my second year going into Winter Haven. They didn't know my math history until I shared it with them. So now they looking like we got to pick his brain instead of them relying on me to pick their brain.
Oh,
that's what it is.
You ain't just a coach.
I ain't just a coach.
You are a coach. You're not just a coach.
Right.
And that's two different sentences, two different statements.
So that's why I say let you know, stay true to you and do you.
mm-hmm.
And man, look here, they only know what they only know, and it's up to us.
One piece of advice I can give is sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, sometimes you just got to leave it there. Sometimes you got to leave it there and realize that it'll be there tomorrow.
Yep.
You get caught taking it home every day, all day, that stuff can consume you. Sometimes it'll be there tomorrow. Sometimes you got to get to a stopping point and leave it right there on your desk. As much as you want to put it in your bag or your rolling cart, depending on how you gonna, walk in the building.
Leave it there.
You gotta just say, you know what? It'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
And go have a seat, go sit on your couch, Tubi, wine, whatever it is, whatever your wine down is, hang out with your son, go laugh with your mama, whatever it is that will take your mind off of it, and just tackle it again tomorrow. Because if not, it can. That's a lot of teachers don't make it past, like Coach said, he year 18. A lot of them don't make it past year 3.
Mm-hmm.
They get caught up in taking that stuff home every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And someday it may be you may have to do it every week. Okay, on Wednesday, you know what? It's just gonna be here. I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'm gonna do all I can do. But when I get in my car, I'm leaving that stuff in whoever elementary. It'll be in whoever elementary tomorrow when I get here at 7:30. That's just mentally kind of keeping yourself mental stamina. So if I can give you one little bit of advice, you're gonna be exceptional. You're gonna perform in excellence, but sometimes you gotta be able to push that pause button, not stop button, but pause button. And you know what? It'll be here tomorrow, and be okay with that. Not be home on the couch like
thinking about it.
I should have brought this home, but I should have. No, I left it there for a reason. It'll be there tomorrow. You ain't gonna miss no deadlines if you do it on Thursday instead of Wednesday.
I did that my first 3 years. I had always bring homework and stuff like that. And now I got to a point I was like, you know what? Just like Doc say, it's gonna be there when you get there. So
it's like them kids gonna be there every day. especially the ones that you don't want there, they ain't missing a day. It's gonna be perfect attendance. The paper's gonna be there, and all them lesson plans gonna be there. All that stuff gonna be there. Because if not, you'll mess around, you don't enjoy it. Like you said, you there for the babies. You don't want to be worried about lesson plans all day, and you can't even enjoy the whole reason why you're teaching in the first place.
Right.
That's what a lot of folks do. They get so caught up in trying to meet these standards and these guidelines and all these procedures. You lose the fact that you're there for the kids because that's what you like. You like the kids. You like helping. You like, changing lives, and you can't change your life because you worry about did I teach this standard, or if they coming in for observation. That stuff gonna take care of it. This is my advice. That stuff gonna take care of itself. But you don't want to lose what you getting out the car for in the morning in the first place. So otherwise, you mess around and be miserable. So anyway,
and unless you doing negligence, you're gonna be back in that shit. I'm being honest. Like, it's gonna be whether you want to come back at night. It ain't gonna be whether they want you back, because we already got we short over 400 teachers.
400
I heard.
And it started on Friday. 400. And in Polk County, if you look at it like nationwide, Polk County, it's a large district, but it ain't a large comparable district to other large districts.
Right.
I have 400 vacancies and school start Friday. I know they got to be in the district office about to go crazy. Like, what do you do with that? Like, you can't even put enough subs, and then you can't sit there and have no conversation with no parent about the fact that you got subs, because them parents expect you to have teachers in front of their kids. They don't care nothing about the shortage. They don't care nothing about it's just not, people out there. They want wait a minute now. Job advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
FBI, breaking news. I need to go look that up.
FBI recruiting teachers.
Because we know they're breaking bread. But the thing is, when I was at Jenkins, I was a dean, And he was at Kathleen, Mr. Mobley. Me and Mobley, we was deans together. Mobley, before he came to Kathleen, Mobley is, I don't know if he still is, but I know he left the school system to go work at Publix. And he tried to get me a couple times to come to Publix because he was like an admin in Publix, but he was like, look, Publix be looking for teacher trainers like all the time. Like, they have to have people to train, they have to train people on like new equipment, new policies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like who better to teach them than a teacher? So they like look for teachers because they know you got that skill set to be able to deliver the content and the instruction. Look at Kate with the post of the night.
She gonna post it, the link and everything. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm putting it there, but I'm finna look at that.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, don't play.
Okay.
Don't play. I'm sure gonna get you show. Hey, what you got to lose? But anyway, but other industries are taking teachers because, as you have to as you want to, move up in your job, you got to know what the newest part of the job is, and who better to teach you new information than a teacher.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna pay you more.
Yep.
So it's like Coach said, as long as you keep your nose clean, you are a commodity now. Anybody who is volunteering to go teach without being forced, man, please, you can work.
You got Osceola County in Bade and Polk County trying to recruit their teachers, recruit Polk County teachers to come be an Osceola County teacher.
I've been seeing that over the last 2 weeks, and I've never seen this, like principals, not like the district. Principals are making their own specific like artwork about their school and what specific jobs they need, and and to contact them as in the principal, like directly. I've never seen, I've always seen where the county does the advertising. Now it's like teachers doing their own. I'm not teachers, principals doing their own advertisement for their schools, because it's such a dire need. So over 400 classrooms not going to be full with teachers and school start 2 days. So y'all both Coach, I don't know if you got any kids that's still in school. I know a lot of your kids older.
I got
your son too. Okay, unless your sons, y'all parents, like all my kids out of school, they grown, so this don't really apply to me. My godson is going to 7th grade. Shout out to Kill, shameless plug, a dog. But how does that? You get your child schedule, and two or three other people on their subs. What I mean, y'all in education, so you understand it. But what does that look like as a parent, not as a employee, as a parent? You understand, but okay, I understand you don't have teachers, but in the day, who's gonna teach my child? It's kind of.
I think my son got 2 subs as teachers because when I went to orientation, on the door it said this teacher is in transit. They won't be here until the 11th. I'm thinking that's a sub, probably. Is that what that usually means?
It could be a sub, and it could be a teacher that's going through the TIPS training, and they'll be finished. They'll be finished right at that day. As soon as they finish, they going right into the classroom the day school start.
So I hope it's teacher.
Yeah.
Nothing against the subs though, because I once was one.
No, but you want you teach your child up. Yeah, you want to certify. That's just like I used to tell kids when I was teaching my college success class. These people that's looking for you to come do a job, they don't want nobody who been making C's all through college. That's just think about it. You sick, you get in a car accident, you got an arm falling off, and they roll you into the emergency room. You want a doctor operating on you that made all C's? No, you want the top of the other class. Hold on, you all C's, and you finna over talk about and no, so it's the same thing. These people want the best of the best, and they don't want no sometime and type of deal. You in front of my kids for a sub. At the end of the day, a sub is not a certified teacher. That's why they are a sub.
True.
And that's the thing. So as an administrator, I know Kay is, that's tough. That is a tough deal to being a teacher right now is hard, but being an administrator is probably 20 times harder,
Probably, yeah.
because it's just like you said, you're already fighting with other schools, and now you're fighting with other industries, and they can offer higher pay. You ain't got to deal with no kids, you ain't got to deal with no parents, deal with grown-ups. I come to work, I teach you this skill, blah 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 blah, and I go on about my business. I ain't got to worry about putting no grades in the system. I ain't got to worry about no duty. I ain't got to worry about 180 kids. This is a dream world. It's a dream world. I'm still teaching. So yeah, it's not getting any better. That's an accurate statement. So, but hopefully they get it figured out, man. I just saw that and I was like, man, at this point, if you 400 short and school start Friday, the likelihood you're gonna get them filled by the first semester is slim to none. The next time you're gonna get them filled is when the group that's in school now gonna graduate in December. That's the next time you got a shot at it. But just like we said, just like Polk County looking, Osceola County looking, Hillsborough County looking, Georgia looking, North Carolina looking, everybody looking for the same, they pulling from the same pot. So it's definitely dire straits, and it's a rain to a loss. So first of all, we salute y'all for standing in the paint. 18 for you, coach, and you just started not educators. We appreciate y'all. The babies definitely need you, man, because it definitely it's very sad, for lack of a better way of putting it. So y'all enjoy your first day, man. The first day outfits and first day pictures. It's always always get them pictures on the first day, but then when the report cards come, we get a couple pictures. Report cards come, poke cards.
Right.
As when the first day outfit. So I like the first day outfits. I'll be there for all that though. But
me too.
You have 100 first day fits, 20 report card fits. Come on now. Well, it's the same kid now. You've been going to the same school for 9 weeks. Like, where the product at? You got the J's on, and you got what J's on. They be wearing like designer shoes now, right? They were like the
man. They it's everything now. It's crazy.
They George is old school. That's the thing of the past, right? People don't wear George no more, so I got to catch up. So anyway, appreciate y'all, man. So y'all enjoy your time and getting the start of school, and thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight, man, as we continue to try to learn and grow together. Had a couple of different type of conversations, but they was all good anyway. So
speaking of writing, I'm gonna share a piece next week that I started working on yesterday. So
yes, sir. Breaking news.
Well, all right.
We all grown here, so
Yeah, so Coach is gonna regale us with his oratorical and written skills. Can't wait. Yes, sir. We gotta make sure we tune in for that. Whenever you want the flow, you can have it. Beginning of the show, end of the show, middle, whatever you want it, you got it. So
do that again.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with us. Y'all be safe. Good luck to those babies starting the new school year. And we'll be here next week. Be easy.
Bye.